Good morning, everyone. So I tell you guys what, sometimes the hardest thing about lamp working is naming your bead. And I was so stressed out, I didn't know what to call this. So I threw it up on Lampwork, etc. And an artist by the name of Tori May said, "They look like rice noodles." I love rice noodles, so this is my rice noodle bead. Our colors for today are clear, which isn't really a color. The glass for today is clear. And I made 3 super long encased white stringers. It's just Creation is Messy piece encased with a Fettrade clear. These are our rice noodles. And then to put the color behind the rice noodles on the back of the bead right here, I am using enamels. And this is Thompson enamel bright red number 9840. And that's all we're going to need for today. Oh, I also have my 1.5 inch lentil press. So that's it. Let's get started. And we're off. So I started out with just a clear barrel. It's 2 wraps high by, I think it's like 8 wraps across. And I just measured it in my little lentil press here to make sure it's gonna fit. And now we start the fun. And I'm just taking my rice noodles. Now every time I see an encased white cane, I'm gonna call it a rice noodle. That was a great name. And it takes a lot of these because we're gonna really pile it up. I only made 3 and I hope that's enough. Dang it. I'm gonna be bummed if 3 isn't enough. And loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. Just wrapping this around the base. Oh, talk amongst yourselves, everyone. Enjoy that cup of coffee. How's your weekend going? Mine's going okay. Okay, that's one. Let's get another one on there. I'm going to start at the other end this time and go this way. Just trying to fill in all the spots. Spaces and spots. Now that noodle, that rice noodle melts fast, so don't burn the tippy tips of your fingers as it goes in. You'll find the sweet spot and you'll be fine. Okay, good. We're doing good, you guys. Got some little mummy wrappage going on. Go back in, find all the little spots here that are bare. And again, I never realized, like, when I started all these videos, how much I would use this encased cane. It's just a great little material. Especially when you want things to kind of stay separated. All right, let me put my last one on here. Na 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 la 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 la. And I don't really care if it's even or not. Actually, I haven't tried. I don't consider this a vertebrae bead because I don't put any of those clear coils on it. But I wonder how it would look as a vertebrae bead. It might look pretty good. One of the things about this bead is we're going to leave it kind of flat. We're not going to press it way, way down. I like it flat, fat as opposed to flat. Because if you leave it fat, then you don't smush all your definition out of your noodles. Okay, that looks good. Now, I have a clear rod that's heating up in my kiln, and hopefully it's hot enough. It was at 479. Let's see how much we can make this rod crack. Oh, I'm gonna turn up that flame. More fire. I need more fire. So rotate your bead in the warm spot at the top of the flame to keep it warm. And then pray to the gods and say all the magic spells so that your hot, fat rod doesn't burst. Oh my God, it's gonna actually work. Thank you, Lampwork gods, for not cracking my big old fatty rod here. All right, time to encase. And I am getting a big giant wad of clear on my clear rod. And I'm slightly pushing it down and just kind of smudging it till I run out. Then I go get another clear wad of glass. Lightly press it down. You lightly press it down and then you kind of run the hard part of the rod through the soft part of the rod. And that's how I don't get any bubbles. And it only took me 20 years to figure that out. Crazy, huh? Getting this all nice and encased with clear. Okay, I think I'm on the last wrap here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a wrap down the center as well. Okay, let me get a center wrap going and then we will be ready to press. Just some extra glass right down the center. Again, I'm putting down extra glass more than I normally would with this lentil press because of the fact that I want this bead to stay really fat. It's a fat lentil and not a flat lentil. Okay, let's see, I might need some more glass right about here. All right, let's start the heating process. Get my lentil ready. Right there, right there. All right. Now, I am heating this pretty hot, but hopefully only the outside clear stuff is getting super, super hot. And then I'm shaping like I always do in my lentil. I'm going for an oval shape just to kind of help out the whole process here. All right, we're heating her up. I'm eyeballing it. And I think I'm just about ready. Okay. Into the press it goes. A light, gentle press. And there it is, you guys. That's my lentil. I know you can't see it because I got white on white here. But when we get the red on, you'll see it. Now, I did have a little bit of it smoosh out on the edges, so I'm just going to torch those down a little bit so they melt. But look at the top and the bottom. I got that nice even shape at the top and bottom because I didn't press it down super hard. That is a bulky bead. Okay, now to put on the backing, I have my enamel and I have my sifter, and I'm just going to get a scoop, heat up an area, and just start coating it. And this is like such a cool way to make a background on your beads. Okay, into the flame it goes. We don't need that much flame because I don't want to burn my enamel. And you will see it. It'll go through its 3 melting phases. First is the sugar coat, then is the orange peel, and then it'll melt smooth. And I'm going for that smooth look. So we're just going to take our time. And there we go. Let's go ahead and put on another layer. Now, if you want your background to be kind of powdery, you put less layers. I like my background to be really saturated, so I put on like 2 to 3 layers. Just like so. All right, heat her up and melt her in. The cool part is that on the edges, you'll get like this powdery effect on the edges, which I think looks kind of neat. Oh, I think 2 might do it. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. And that's it, you guys. Those are my rice noodles. So, I hope you liked it. Have a great day. I'll be back soon for another video. Bye.